We need to learn how to differentiate between good information and bad information, and there's a lot of need for it today. I'm going to show you a website that shows us all sorts of it shows us this chemical that's dangerous and that we should probably start banning it. But let's take a look at it and then we'll discuss it afterwards. Let's take a look at it. Dihydrogen monoxide. Now, you might have seen this before, and you might have had some teachers that shown you this. You might not have. But dihydrogen monoxide, what is it? It's a very dangerous chemical that's out there. Dihydrogen monoxide is colorless, it's odorless, and it can be fatal if you inhale it. Long exposure to the solid form of this causes severe tissue damage. This can be a very dangerous substance. So it is a major component of acid rain. The gaseous form of this can cause severe burns. It leads to corrosion and oxidation. Can be just a dangerous chemical compound. Now, let's get into a little bit. Dihydrogen monoxide is dumped into rivers by big companies. This is something we've just got to watch out for. Dihydrogen monoxide. Dihydrogen monoxide can rust these pipes. Just think about what it's doing to the inside of you if you were to drink any of this stuff. Caution, no fishing. Water contains large amounts of dihydrogen monoxide. So what is dihydrogen monoxide? Well, dihydrogen monoxide is water. Now, this is one of those prime examples when you go back and you find it online from DHMO, dihydrogenmonoxide.org. I mean, it's an organization, a nonprofit organization, telling you about all the dangers of it. So it's just kind of interesting. They put this out there as a joke, but as to show us that there are a lot of things that are fake news and that people can put out there, and they can make their own website and they can link it to other websites and make it look like it's an actual viable, good source. But dihydrogen monoxide, I mean, let's go back and take a look at some of these things. Let me move this out of the way. Let's go back and take a look at this. So it's dumped into into big rivers, or rivers by big companies. Check. Okay. Can it rust pipe? Yeah, it can do all of these things. And so they didn't lie about any of this stuff, but by the way they put it out there and the way they presented it, you realize that it's fake news, that it's not real. And what we've got to do is we've got to learn how to differentiate between what's real and what's fake. We got to figure out what is a good, viable source and what isn't. And so there's a big need for us to know how to do this, and it seems like it's becoming increasingly more important to be able to tell what is fact and what's fiction, what's been put out there on news, what's been put out there on different websites. It's important that we look a little bit deeper and realize what's real and what's being presented to us to make us believe something that's false.